everyone, so I am here in my bedroom at my parents' house in Tennessee. I came home just to spend the holidays with them and spend a little time with them and stuff, and I am so glad to be home. Every time I come back into this house, it's just like a rush of just like, you're safe. Like, and I know I'm safe in LA and everything, but there's something about being under the same roof as like your parents and just, I don't know, it makes me feel like a little kid again, and I can't wait for Christmas morning. But anyways, I am going to do the Holly Jolly holiday tag today because I was sitting at the kitchen table with my sister just drinking coffee, and I was like, I am in the mood to film. And she was like, do it, what's stopping you? And I was like, I don't know what to film. She was like, well, I just did the Holly Jolly holiday tag and I just tagged you. And I was like, you did? And she was like, yeah, tag, you're it. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, you should do it too. And I was like, I've been getting a lot of requests on Twitter for that, and I guess this would kind of be like my last day that I could even do it. So because after this, you know, like they're all Christmas questions. After this, it's gonna be over. So I was like, I'll go ahead and I'll do the Holly Jolly holiday tag. So I have all of the questions on my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and start. By the way, I tag all of you guys. I want you to answer these questions and leave it in a video response below so I can watch it. Okay, so the first one is favorite Christmas movie. My all-time favorite Christmas movie, I just totally like stammered there. My all-time favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch. I love it because I feel like at the end of the movie, you like finish the movie on a note of remembering what Christmas is about. And I don't know, I think it's a very loving movie, and I love kind of the story behind it. And I also like watching to see like if I can tell how they did the Who's makeup and stuff like that. So that's my favorite Christmas movie, and it's one of like my favorite movies as well. Not just Christmas, just all-time movies. Okay, number 2, are you on the naughty or nice list? I hope I'm on the nice list. Number 3, show us an embarrassing Christmas card photo. Okay, so I actually have something different than I guess a Christmas card photo, because my family has never taken Christmas cards in our entire like lives. And it's weird because I would always like around Christmas time start opening the mailbox to get the mail, because that was like my little duty as a little kid. I loved getting the mail. So every day I would go check for the mail like 4 times. I guess I never really understood like, no, the mail comes once a day. I was convinced that anytime I wanted to like open the mailbox, mail magically appeared. But I remember around Christmas time when I would go check for the mail, we would always get like pictures of families dressed identically, like in weird poses with just like Merry Christmas on the back. And I never understood the concept because my family had never done it. And it was weird for me because like, I didn't understand it. Now that I'm older, I really want to do it. Like I want to take a Christmas card picture with Teddy and like send it to all my friends. But, so I guess, you know, we never took Christmas card pictures, but when I was in preschool, so I was 4 or 5 years old living in Georgia, I guess they offered to send your kid to school like in a Christmassy outfit, and they would take their picture with a Christmas background. I don't know, but this is from my preschool, and this is the picture. So that's me. I'll get it close to see if it'll focus. There we go. Weird smile and all. So this is the closest thing. Wow, I'm like shaking. I think it's because I was trying to hold it so still. This is the closest thing I have to a Christmas card photo. There we go. That was me. And that's the haircut I had from the time I was probably like 3 years old till I was like, I don't know, 10. It's funny because my mom really kind of cherishes this picture because we don't have a lot of pictures from when we were younger. There was just something, my mom, like she didn't take a lot of pictures. The only pictures we really have are school pictures. But that's one that like, she like, when I asked her if I could like show it to you guys in the video, she was like, be very careful with it. And I was like, I will, Mom, and I'll return it to your frame immediately. So, okay, the next question is, sorry, my questions got exited out of. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Yes, I have. I live in Tennessee. When I was born, I lived in Georgia. We didn't have a white Christmas there. In the New Orleans, we didn't have a white Christmas. But when I moved to Tennessee, our first year here was actually like, I guess, the biggest white Christmas I've ever had. We moved into our house that we were living in like 3 days before Christmas, and it snowed really, really, really heavy. We had like a real white Christmas. And then pretty much every year there's snow either on Christmas or on like Christmas Eve. So on Christmas, there's snow outside, so it's white, but it's not actually snowing. But this year there's only a 20% chance of snow. So I don't know if I'm gonna have it this year, but I have had a white Christmas before. Where do you usually spend your holiday? My family always spends it just at our house. Sometimes our grandmother comes into town, but pretty much, you know, we don't really do the whole like whole family gets together in one Christmas. It gets a little bit too hectic for us, and we all live like all over the US, and some of my family lives in Turkey and stuff, so it would be a lot to try to get everyone together. So we pretty much just spend it, my mom, my dad, both my sisters, and sometimes my grandmother. Okay, next is play or sing your favorite Christmas songs. So I don't want to burst your eardrums right now, but my favorite Christmas song would have to be by Britney Spears. Crazy, I know, right? But no, it's not Crazy, because I know that she has a song called Crazy, but that's not a Christmas song. My favorite Christmas song is by her, and it's like the one that's like, I think it's called Santa Can You Hear Me, or Can You Hear Me? I don't know. But it's the one that's like, last night I took a walk in the snow, couples holding hands, places to go. Seems like everyone but me is in love. Santa, can you hear me? I know I'm a horrible singer, and that's really embarrassing, and I'm probably gonna edit it out. So if I do edit out the part of me actually singing, my favorite Christmas song is by Britney Spears, and it is Santa Can You Hear Me? But I also like the one by Alvin and the Chipmunks. I don't know what the title is. It's like Don't Forget Christmas or something, or Don't Stop Christmas or something like that. I don't know, but it's by Alvin and the Chipmunks, and it's amazing. All right, so next, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? My family opens one present on Christmas Eve. Sometimes Elle doesn't do it though, because she wants to save all her presents for the next morning. But and sometimes my mom and dad don't do it, but I've done it every Christmas Eve, and my little sister does it every Christmas Eve. And we typically, like, when we're wrapping a gift, if we know it's gonna be a good one for them to open, we'll put a little star on it, and that means that it's like a good Christmas Eve present. We typically do something if it's like a game that the family can play on Christmas Eve, if it's a movie we can watch, or if it's like pajamas, like fresh pajamas for Christmas Eve that you can wear. We do something like that. We don't just open like a random gift that we might not be able to use. We make sure it's like a Christmas Eve good gift. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? I don't know, let's see. Dancer, that sounded really cheesy and like scripted. I promise that it wasn't. I don't know, let's see, can I do it? Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Lixen? No. Vixen, Thrasher, there would not be one called Slasher. I don't know, no, I actually can't. Donner, Rudolph. That's all I got for you. I never learned that song. I don't know why. I really don't know his reindeer's name. Okay, what holiday tradition are you looking forward to most this year? So every Christmas Eve, all the kids, like me and my two sisters, we sleep in the same bed, and we do this thing called scratch back, which is where we all lie facing like the same way and scratch each other's back for like 5 minutes, and then we flip and we scratch the other person's back and like stuff like that. And it sounds really weird, but it's called Sister Scratchback, and we only really do it on Christmas Eve. We used to do it all the time. Elle and I used to do it every night for probably like 3 years of our childhood, I guess. But now we only do it on Christmas Eve, and I'm excited about that. And then Christmas morning, I'm really excited because what we do is we stand at the top of our stairs while our parents like make their coffee and make sure that like Santa was there and he left us presents and all that type of stuff. And while they're doing that, we stand at the top of the stairs and sing, "It's Christmas morning, it's Christmas morning." And it gets to be the most annoying thing ever, but it's really catchy. You guys should try it this year. Stand at the top of your stairs, or stand like somewhere and just like go like this and say, "It's Christmas morning, it's Christmas morning." I don't know why, but it's like my favorite thing. My little sister made it up a couple of years ago, so now we've done it for probably like 4 years in a row. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? Our Christmas tree is fake. So I wish it was real. I don't know though, because the fake one, it looks so perfect, but the real one, the smell, there's nothing better than real Christmas tree smell. Hands down, what's your all-time favorite holiday food and holiday sweet treat? My all-time favorite food is what my mom makes every Christmas morning. She makes it on Christmas Eve, and it's called a breakfast casserole, and it has eggs, grits, sausage, and cheese. And she makes it she makes it on Christmas Eve, and then she puts it in the oven like when we wake up on Christmas morning, and by the time we're done opening presents, it's like ready. Or sometimes we take a break from opening presents, and like, cause I don't know how you guys open presents. I know some families just like run down the stairs and rip into their own, but we like take turns and let each person open one and go in a circle so it lasts longer. So sometimes if it's taking longer, since we have like 5 people in my family going around in circles, we will take a little break, have another cup of coffee, have our Christmas casserole, but it's really good. And then my favorite sweet is actually from my mom's friend Barbara, from back when we lived in Georgia. It was our neighbor, and she sends us a box of Christmas goodies every year still, even though it's been like 15 years. Every Christmas we get a box from her, and she's like a phenomenal baker, and she makes brownies that are just plain brownies. There's nothing special to them. They don't have like nuts in them. They're just brownies. Maybe they do have nuts. I don't know. They're just brownies. But she does something to them because they are the greatest brownies I've ever tasted in my whole life. And we get one batch every Christmas, and my mom and I ration them out. And then the butter cookies that we get are for Elle. And then we try to make all these things ourselves too, but it does not taste as good as Barbara's. And then my dad likes the Blondie Blondie bars or Blondie brownies. And then my little sister, I don't really know. I feel like she just picks at everything. She doesn't have like a certain favorite one because she's still, I don't know, she like wasn't around when we first started getting them, so I don't know. Next one, be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? So of course I like receiving gifts. Who doesn't like receiving gifts? But I like giving gifts better. I love spending time to think about a present for someone and picking it out and wrapping it and putting it under the tree and then watching their face as they open it and making sure like that's the perfect item for them. That's what they really wanted. I don't know, it's just, I really enjoy giving gifts. So show your tackiest Christmas attire. I actually don't have any tacky Christmas attire. I really wanted to have a Christmas sweater party this year, but I ended up having a very merry cookie party, I guess. But I couldn't do the Christmas sweater because I didn't even have an ugly Christmas sweater myself. So I feel like my tackiest like Christmas things are probably just like Christmas pajamas or something, like you know the ones that are kind of like long underwear they're called? They're like skin tight, like pants and a Henley top or whatever. Like I have those with Christmas trees on it, but like they're not even that embarrassing. I wear them all the time. I don't know. I don't really have any like tacky Christmas stuff. Now my mom, I'm just kidding, Mom, I love you. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? Probably the Swiss Alps. I feel like I would love to go and just like stay in a chalet, and I don't know, I think it would be really fun to do like Christmas there one year. Next, does your family have a special holiday recipe that you like to help make? Yeah, the morning casserole. I like the breakfast casserole. I help my mom make that sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Are you a pro rapper or do you fail miserably? Okay, I don't like to brag about myself, but sometimes I do, but I'm a good Christmas rapper. Like, I'm a good present rapper. I get the corners all tight and I don't know. I love wrapping presents and I love making them look perfect. I don't know, it's just really fun for me. Most memorable holiday moment would have to be when Santa Claus brought me a hamster. Yeah, best holiday moment like ever. Probably best Christmas gift I've ever gotten ever. A hamster. It was great. Its name was Peekaboo. What made you realize the truth about Santa? What? I don't really get that question. Next, do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? I do make New Year's resolutions, and I would say I probably stick to about 75% of them. So I really like concentrate throughout the year to stick to my New Year's resolutions. Next, what makes the holiday special for you? The holiday is special for me when I'm with my family, when we do our little traditions like Sister Scratch Back and It's Christmas Morning, like those little traditions and those little times spent with my family are what make it so special to me. I know a lot of people say that just because they want to be like politically correct and stuff and be like, I don't care about the gifts. It's about, you know, being with your family and stuff. But for me, it really is. And, you know, just having kind of downtime with my family and stuff, I really enjoy it. So that is why Christmas means so much to me, because I get to spend time with my family. So if you guys want to do this tag, you only, I guess, have like a day left to do it. So film it and leave it as a video response. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.